Hello, this is BlueStar, Defender of Equestria, and this is my Day 2 for BronyCon 2018 video. Yo! So, yeah, I wanted to start off with this, because this was, I think in some ways, one of the funniest and or coolest things that happened during this, during today was that, it's like, oh, the plushies are seeking enlightenment from Tree Hugger. It's like, yeah, I was in front of the Renegade stage, and somebody had left a plushie out, sort of listening to the band, and then somebody else put another one, and then another, and then I put mine, and then before you know it, we had all these plushies just listening to the band, and then Tree Hugger came, and just like, oh, oh me at BronyCon, oh me at BronyCon. Kind of reminds me of what happened yesterday, when somebody basically just gave me this button, and said, oh, it's in celebration of our 10-year anniversary being together, and it's like, oh, do I know you? But, okay, but good for you, congratulations. Okay, so that was cool. Yeah, it was about the beginning of the day, it's like I definitely just stayed in my hotel room and just chilled, relaxed, and rested up because I really needed to. And definitely by the end of the day, I definitely will need some tomorrow as well, so Anyway, so yeah, my first panel I went to was Love is in Bloom, Finding Love in the Fandom. It was sort of interesting, but really not much. There wasn't anything I would call revolutionary or shocking or cool about it. It was, it's okay. But there are parts of me that really thought I should have gone to the TF2 and that was just anarchy, because those are always fun. And they sounded like, and it was actually right next door, so they sounded like they were having a lot of fun. So, but at the same time, it's also really problematic for me because when I record them, I basically have to sit on those recordings until those episodes air, and that's kind of frustrating. So then I went to the vendor hall, hung out, just, you know, looked at stuff, I guess. Then I went to Lita's trip to Ponyville. Yay! That one was actually pretty cool because the last time I saw Lita Hall, I was not actually able to record her. I mean, yeah, she didn't get to sing this time, but it was still pretty cool hearing about how she got involved with the show, how she was interested in the show, and how she was actually really interested in the show for a long time. And she kept telling everybody, "Oh my gosh, the show is so awesome! I think it's great. You should go watch it." And then her publicist was like, "Don't stop mentioning My Little Pony." But yeah, I'm gonna say that I definitely watched that video when I upload it later, because it definitely was cool. I like that. So after that, I think hung around the vendor hall for a bit more, because I think that is basically what I did for most of this day, which is I just wanted to hang around the vendor hall because that's kind of really what I wanted to do. Because yeah, before, like yesterday, it's like, you know, between all these panels, it's like there's not really that much time to just stop and just look at stuff. Sometimes that's almost kind of what I want to do. I just want to just look through everything, because that's the trouble with it. You can't just walk past everyone's aisle like I do when I first go into the vendor hall, because there's so much little things that you may not even notice. You really have to stop and really look at each one and stuff. So anyway, yeah, then I went to Marshall Brony's, which I thought was going to basically be about military bronies or with military bronies, but that really wasn't the case. It was basically two martial arts people and how martial arts stuff vaguely has things to do with My Little Pony, but I sort of like that panel, but not really. It was sort of interesting. They did an exhibition of some martial arts stuff. It's like, oh, the sticky hand technique. I didn't know that was a real thing. I only saw it on Thunderbirds or Go. I didn't think it was real, but it is. Oh, okay. They did a few exhibitions of some martial arts moves. Sadly, one guy kind of got slightly injured because they did a throw onto the relatively hard con floor, and yeah, he's like, the con floor is slightly harder than a padded surface. So fortunately, he wasn't hurt. And by the way, this is one of the panelists. He wasn't hurt, but he was not very happy. But still, so that was okay, but not great. I was sort of contemplating going to the Princess Paradox by Silver Quill, but which is ironically again right next door. I walk out and I see this giant line, and I didn't really want to go through that line, and yeah, I didn't really want to anyway. I wanted to go back to the vendor hall. Anyway, yes. But there is one thing I do like about this BronyCon over last year's BronyCon, is that it seems like there's actually people here this time. As much as I don't like lines, I would rather, you know, I would rather have lines than not have lines, because not having lines means that there's no one there, which is sort of how it felt last year, where it felt like there's no one here. But now it feels like there actually are people here and everything, so, yo! I did have one sort of unusual, weird incident, you know, sort of a thing. It's like, unfortunately, it's like, I come back from, like, my last panel, and it's like, I'm wondering, I was having also issues with my costume, and I'm like, where's my watch? Where's my watch? I've lost my watch! No! The very expensive GPS watch! I've lost it! And it's like, I get back to my hotel room, and like, wait a minute. Oh, it's right there! Darn it, it was hiding under there. Unfortunately, the watch is actually over there. But so anyway, so yes, I did not lose my very expensive GPS watch. So yes. Oh dear, oh dear, dear. Yes, so yes. Yeah, yeah, because unfortunately I did have some issues. Like, I actually slightly broke my helmet and something, but fortunately I was able to fix it temporarily. Yeah, this is almost the thing with, if you're a cosplayer, you almost have to bring along extra stuff in case something breaks so that you can fix it, even temporarily. Yeah, and then I went back to the vendor hall. I picked up a few things. But, yeah, it's like, I like my costume, but I just don't like wearing it so much, especially when I'm loaded down with all this extra camera gear and stuff. It's just, it's not really much fun. I almost want to do, I think for next year, I almost want to do quote-unquote a soft costume, a soft version of it, almost entirely out of fabric or something. Because like, yeah, even just getting off the backpack with these big things on your arms and stuff kind of gets difficult and annoying. So, yeah, so I didn't. So I'm not keen. So I'm going to save that for the Grand Gala and all that. So, yeah, and I think definitely after the Grand Gala, I'm going to put the costume away, which I pretty much almost have to, because tomorrow I have to pack up all my stuff and leave, so. So, yeah, so I did go to the vendor hall, and, it's like, I decided I needed a few extra weapons, so I bought some. It's like, this is just the silly little Jolt thing, but now I can say, look, it's a true Jolt reskin. Because there's kind of this silly joke around the Nerf community. It's like, everything that Nerf does is a Jolt reskin and stuff. So look, it's a true Jolt reskin. And I also bought this one, which is the Cyclone shot, which shoots the big mega darts. I just like these. These are just cool. I mean, I think the paint job is actually pretty good, and I like it. So, yo. So yeah, so now the next event is gonna be the Grand Gala. Yes! I love the Grand Gala. It's always so much fun. It's kind of like a big party kind of a thing. I like it. It's just fun. I mean, yes, they do require formal cosplay wear or something, either formal attire or formal cosplay. I frankly haven't really seen them turn away people, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention, but yeah, I mean, I think my costume will be fine. It's like, I'm a royal guard. It's like, I'm just gonna say, it's like, I'm the royal photographer. Can't you tell? It's like, look, I even have a pin from Princess Celestia. You know, it's like, she wanted me to go and film this for her, so. That's what. No, I don't think that would. I was like, that's what I'm going to tell them, but I don't think that would work. I don't think it's going to be a problem. And if it is and they kick me out, then I'll be really sad. But then I'll go and watch the Shakeups in Ponyville, because I went to them earlier and say, I would go and record your performance, but unfortunately the Grand Gala comes on beforehand, so sorry. But to buy one of their CDs, so that might have made up for it, so maybe next year, we shall see. Yeah, because they're one of my favorite pony bands. I like them, they're cool. And they may be playing on the Renegade stage tomorrow, so yo. So yeah, unfortunately, I do love the Grand Gala. I just don't like that it basically runs until 12 midnight. It's like, I was already messed up before, so I don't know if I'm gonna make it that long, but we'll see. Well, I guess I'm already messed up. I guess being a little bit more messed up won't make a difference. This is why I take the Monday off. It's almost as the recovery day. But yeah, so yeah, so that's going to be the next thing I do. So yeah, after I upload this video, I'm going to just chill out for what little time remains, and I'm going to go to the Grand Gala and everything, and yeah, so tomorrow probably is going to be mostly, you know, sleeping in, getting all the stuff into the car, because yeah, I got a long drive ahead of me at the you know, when I do decide to leave, I'm probably yeah, I'm probably gonna go to maybe one or two of the panels at like 12, and then I might decide to leave early because yeah, I've got a 5-hour drive ahead of me. So there's like, so unless there's something I really want to stay for or something, there's really not much point to staying late and stuff. So yeah, there probably will not be a video like this tomorrow because probably one way or the other, by the time I get home, it's gonna be late and I'm probably gonna be busy unpacking and stuff. So I probably will not really have time to do one of these. It's almost, is it worth doing a day 3 video? I'm almost thinking, it's like, again, it's like, is it almost worth doing these videos? I don't know. Again, because obviously if no one's interested, then I won't do them. But still, I kind of like doing these to sort of just summarize what happened during the day and everything. So yeah, so far BronyCon 2018 has been okay. It's been pretty good. I mean, I'm glad that there are more people here, and I have gotten to talk to people, and then people are like, "Oh, hi, BlueStars." Like, "Ooh, I like your costume." It's like, yes, thank you. But yeah, but I think it's a pretty typical BronyCon experience. I mean, I've been to a couple of these now, so and it was nice to talk to people and everything, and so yeah, I guess overall BronyCon 2018 has been okay. So of course it's not over yet, but we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, I am hoping that the Grand Gallopy Gal will be really fun because that's definitely the big event for me because that's always a lot of fun and I just enjoy it. And I'm hoping that whatever panels or activities I decide to participate in tomorrow will be really fun too because I think panels so far have been okay, but not spectacular. But overall, I think BronyCon 2018 has been pretty good, so I've definitely enjoyed myself and everything's good. But anyway, and if you're here, I hope that you had a good time too and everything. But of course, again, I'm talking like BronyCon 2018 is over, and of course it's not. There's one more day to go, so and for me, the day's not over yet, so... So anyways, okay, I'm rambling on now, it's time to stop, so... So, as always, thank you for commenting, liking, and subscribing, and until next time, this is BlueStar. Stay strong, and pony on. BlueStar out.